Hey, what's up, Funkheads? The Day 3 reveals had a couple of really great waves and a couple of really bad ones. One of them being quite possibly one of the shittiest waves for such a major line. It really is pretty bizarre. Maybe they're saving it for other cons or something. I don't know, but it was shockingly bad. The reveal started out pretty strong with the Disney wave, with this 2-pack from the Black Cauldron. It's Terran and the Horned King, and the details on that Horned King are awesome. This is one of the times where Funko wisely chose to give it a mouth. Really like the hands, the teeth, the textures on the face. Everything about that Horned King looks really cool, and Terran does too. And it's kind of cool that they would make this 2-pack because the Black Cauldron at the time wasn't actually a success. Disney ended up losing money on the movie, so you don't see too much merchandise for it. So it's pretty cool that they made this Pop 2-pack, and it looks really good. And this one is going to be shared with Amazon. I also think a lot of people are going to be very happy with this Quasimodo Funko Pop. As far as I know, I don't think there's been a Quasimodo Pop yet, so it's really cool to have, a major character be an exclusive, and they did a good job with him. They kind of went outside of the mold by giving him a really big nose, that extended brow over one of his eyes, and a mouth. And I think it's really cool that he's holding one of the gargoyles with the playing card in his hand. He turned out really good, and I think a lot of people are going to be happy with this one. And he's going to be available at Hot Topic, so he won't be too hard to get. And this up 2-pack of Carl and Ellie might be the cutest Funko Pops ever made. I'm not a big fan of the 2-packs, but I'm definitely going to try to get this one. Because of course I like the movie, and to have the two characters as children is really cool, but the details on these ones is what puts it over the top. I love that she's holding her adventure book. I love the patches on her pants. And again, they wisely gave her a mouth with her missing teeth. It's just perfect. And so is Carl. And I hope that his glasses actually have some clear plastic to represent the lenses. I like the balloon with the writing on it. I hope the goggles on top of his head have lenses as well, even though they probably won't, but it still looks great. I love the pose, and it looks like he also has a little mouth. This 2-pack is just perfect, and it's going to be available at Box Lunch. And here's the first pop ride, and it might be the last, because usually there's only about one, maybe two, but this is a great one, because the detailing on the boat looks really good. I love the way the wind is blowing through her hair, and she's got her two sidekicks. This ride basically has 3 pops on it, which makes it extra cool for Moana fans. This one is also at Box Lunch. This is another one I might have to get. It's Chuckles from Toy Story 3. He really turned out great. I don't really collect the Toy Story line, but I really like how this one looks. I love the colors, I love the details, so I might just have to add this one to my collection, and he is available from Amazon. And to round off the Disney line, it's Mr. Pricklepants from Toy Story, and he came out really good as well. The lederhosen on this guy is hilarious. He's going to be available from Hot Topic. Overall, this Disney line is super solid without any weak spots. Every single pop in this Disney wave is great. What wasn't so great was the video game wave, starting with the Loot Llama from Fortnite. This would be really cool, again, like if there wasn't a Loot Llama pop already. The only difference is this one glows in the dark, and from that little picture, I can't really tell what exactly glows in the dark. I don't know if it's just the eyes and the teeth, or a little bit of the blue, or if it's the pink part. I can't even tell. If it's just the eyes, that'll be extremely lame. But yeah, pretty weak. I mean, even as a chase for the common, this would be weak. So it being a con exclusive where things are supposed to be kind of special, this is super, super lame. The Loot Llama will be available from Walmart, which is fitting, shitty store for a shitty pop. This McCree variant is pretty good though. It's a completely new sculpt. It's not a head swap or a body swap or a color change or anything. It's a new sculpt with lots of little details. I really do like this one. And you'll be able to get this guy from GameStop. So one good one, one bad one in the video game wave. I was thinking maybe they should have had a Pokemon pop or something. I'm not sure if Pokemon is going to get its own wave, or not really sure if they even count that in the video game line. But I think a new Pokemon would have been very exciting for a lot of people. I feel like that was a missed opportunity there because they do have the license now. Not sure how many Pokemon they can make, but I do think that was a missed opportunity. And now moving on to the DC wave. And surprise, surprise, another Chrome Batman. Seems like every single con, there's a Chrome Batman now. And it's not even in the original mold, it's this new mold. It just seems so lazy and kind of sucky if you're a big DC fan. I mean, I lean more towards Marvel, but I like DC as well. I'm not one of those ones that has to pick one or the other. I like them both, especially Batman. But yeah, these Chrome Batmans don't do anything for me. And I get it. Some of the other ones are a little harder to get. They're rare. And that's mainly why people want them. So if you haven't been able to get one of those, I guess the bright side is you'll probably be able to get this one because he's going to be shared with GameStop. There's probably going to be a ton of them. So there you go. You can finally get yourself a Chrome Batman. I don't watch the Flash TV show, so I don't know who Cisco Ramon is. Maybe he's a super important character. Maybe he's a fan favorite. Let me know in the comments below if he's significant, or if the Flash TV fans were begging for this pop. Because to me, it just looks pretty boring. It just looks like a guy. But yeah, let me know if people have been asking for this pop for a while and this makes you very happy, or if this is just kind of blah, even if you're a Flash TV fan. He's going to be available from Hot Topic. I feel like he's going to be the pop that stays on the website and in store for a really long time. I just can't imagine this guy being super popular. I really love Bruce Lee, so I would want a Kato, but he doesn't even have his mask. Like, that's the most iconic part of Kato's clothing, is that mask. And this is also basically the exact same mold as the original Kato that they made in a 2-pack, just without the mask. He's holding the same weapon, he's in the same pose. He's shared with Toy Tokyo, so he's going to be really hard to get. I would add him because it's Bruce Lee, but the fact that it's Toy Tokyo makes me not even want to bother, because I wouldn't pay more than retail for this guy. And the last of the Funko Pop reveals for today was Hanna-Barbera. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I do find some of them interesting. And I think I am going to try to pick a couple of them up, like Baby Puss and Hoppy. I have Pebbles and Bam Bam, so it'd be nice to add these guys as well. And these ones are going to be shared with the Funko Shop. And from Wacky Races, it's Lazy Luke and Sergeant Blast. I remember watching Wacky Races when I was really little. I remember liking it, but I don't remember much about it. I was like too little to really retain the information. And I'm probably not going to pick up that Sergeant Blast, but I do like the look of that Lazy Luke, so I might pick that one up, and they're also going to be sold through the Funko Shop. Alright guys, that was all the Funko Pops from the Day 3 reveals, and I really do think that the Disney wave is one of the strongest waves yet, and the DC wave is the shittiest one. I mean, really bad. Let me know in the comments below what you think about getting yet another Chrome Batman, instead of something a little bit more original than that. What do you think about that Flash character? What do you think about the Disney wave and the video game wave? Or anything else you'd like to say? Thanks for watching and take it easy.
And now here they are, the most daredevil group of daffy drivers to ever whirl their wheels in the wacky races, competing for the title of the world's wackiest racer. The cars are approaching the starting line. First is the Turbo Terrific, driven by